tapering stitches can help when you're doing applique, and having a nice crisp point when you turn corners is really nice. Stitch number 37 and 38 will do both these stitches here in row 1. Now when you pick the stitch, you're going to notice that it first has kind of a point, the first part of the stitch, and then it will do a satin stitch, and then the reverse button at the end indicates to end it. We'll need to push it so it tapers at the very end. And then stitch number 38 will have, for example, the right justified option, whereas it stitches, it will taper from the right side out to the satin stitch and then finish off at the end. Of course, if you need to go the other direction, just touch the mirror image and then it will start tapering from the other side. So let's go ahead and show you how this works. We'll start with stitch number 37, row 1, and we're just going to go ahead and start stitching. You really don't have to do anything, just let the locking stitches start at the beginning. It sets it up at a stitch width of 7 millimeters, which we can adjust to make narrower. Once you get to the end where you want it to start tapering, touch the reverse button one time, and then go ahead and let it finish and cut the thread. Now, if you want this skinnier, go ahead and adjust the stitch width down, and that will change the width in the middle of the satin stitch. I'm going to do one more, and then I'll show you what we have with the tension. We can also adjust the stitch length. So for this thread, I might just bring it down just a little bit tighter so you can see the difference. Touch the reverse button, touch the cut button, and it'll finish up at the end. All right, so you can see that's how it works. Notice too that foot letter B is selected because that is a heavier stitch and you want to have that room underneath the foot for it to glide out the back. Remember, that's the one with the cutout underneath. Okay, now take a look at the back side. I actually switched to white thread on these last two in the bobbin because do you notice the tension is already reduced all the way down to 2.4, which is nice for any of our decorative stitches like satin stitches. We want the top threads to pull to the back side, and by changing the color, that really lets you see it a little bit better than when I had the orange bobbin in. So a lot of times that's why we use a lot of white bobbin thread in the bobbin for decorative stitches, because our machine is going to automatically pull those stitches to the back side when the tension is lower. So try out the tapering stitches. It's really fun to see how they work, and then at a touch of the button, you can end it with the reverse button.